Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing Mercury retrograde reading and how this Mercury retrograde will affect you because it affects us all in different ways. The first pile is Angelite, the second pile is Amethyst, and pile number 3 is Lapis Lazuli. If you struggle to choose a pile, maybe close your eyes and see what stone or number pops up to your mind. So if you are ready, let's start with pile number 1. Welcome pile number 1. Your stone is Angelite. And your cards, 7 of Air, 4 of Water, and 9 of Air. There are 2 cards of airs, which are sword in traditional tarot and represent mental energy. So this may be time when you will be thinking a lot, possibly overthinking. With the 7 of Air card, I feel like the focus of this Mercury retrograde for you, pile number 1, will be relationships. I feel like there is somebody in your life that you don't see for who they really are. Yeah, you may have these rose-colored glasses. Yeah, you are not really seeing their true intentions, and these intentions doesn't have to be like, bad intentions consciously, but unconsciously they may be, somebody who really demands a lot of attention, for example. Yeah. So there may be a relationship that is very disbalanced. Yeah, it may be that you are somebody who is always giving, and this person is receiving. There may be somebody, this may be a friend who is always preoccupied with their own issues. It seems like they always have some problems that they want to share with others that seems to never end. This may be a friend who calls you a few times a week and the phone is always super long, and they, kind of talk the whole time about them, about their feelings, about their problems, really leaving you drained, leaving you tired. Yeah, so this Mercury retrograde, for many of you, it's going to be about setting some boundaries, about choosing yourself. I feel like maybe you praise yourself for being a good friend, for being a good listener, for always being there for others. But now it's time. You are presented with a chance to finally choose yourself, because that's what Mercury retrograde is about. It kind of brings situations and events that are opportunities for us to finally show that we have learned our lessons. Yes, so there may be some relationships in your lives that are not balanced. Particularly, there is one which is really imbalanced. So really review your relationships, review the relationships dynamics. Yeah, I feel like that this is going to be a time when you will feel kind of disconnected from the universe. You will maybe struggle to listen to your intuition. You may be getting lost in your thoughts, kind of unable to see clearly what is your own truth, what you should be doing. You will have a lot of questions. Should I this or should I that? You will be very indecisive, but also there will be this feeling that, things are not really working out for me. I'm not moving anywhere. Maybe even feelings of impatience. Yeah, but generally feelings of discontentment, even boredom, dissatisfaction with life. So know that this is only a phase, this is only a period of your life that it's supposed to teach you something. So don't freak out. It's not gonna be like this for the rest of your year, but maybe connect with nature, spend time in nature, spend time with you. Pile number one, I feel exercising. Invest more in exercise, in healthy nutrition. Sleep patterns are a big one, because with the 9 of air card, we see here some sleepless nights. So you may be overthinking a lot, and that kind of prevents you from having a good night's sleep. So really, try to do as much as possible to get good night's sleep, and spending time in nature can really help you with that. Maybe also treat yourself with some spa treatment or hot bath with salt, with Epsom salt. Really clear yourself of energies, but especially, as I said, grounding and spending time in nature can help you quiet your mind. So for you, pile number one, the Mercury retrograde is going to affect you quite strongly. We have the High Priestess reversed, as I was saying, unable to kind of hear your intuition, connect with your intuition, yeah? Also the impatience, as I was saying there, you may be feeling more than ever impatient. Really, you want to know everything. There is a need to control everything that's happening around. There is a need to know what's gonna happen, what's the outcome of, of your love life, what's the outcome of your career, the projects that you are investing in. Yeah. 8 of fire, yeah. Events moving at fast pace. Yeah, so things are going to be moving very quickly. It's like those in traditional tarot, it's 8 of wands. It's like there are wands being thrown at you one by one. There is a lot, you are kind of busy. Things are messy and chaotic. There is a lot happening, a lot that it's kind of testing you. Yeah, so there will be a lot of tests, because that's what Mercury retrograde is about. It's about testing yourself, if you have learned the lessons. If you have learned the important lessons. Yes, so be observant, be eager to learn. Yeah, with the 2 of earth here, I feel like there is a need for balance. Yeah, because there will be, again, too much going on at once. There will be the need to make some decision, which will be very hard for you to do. Yeah, so you will be overthinking that a lot. Yeah, desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful. So again, yeah, feelings of kind of boredom or dissatisfaction with how things are. So just to clarify, the Mercury retrograde is gonna be there from 1st to 24th of April. So these are going to be the 3 weeks that things are going to be more busy and chaotic than usual. Work through your feelings. Yeah, maybe you are somebody who kind of, or repress their feelings and emotions. Yeah, maybe you want to be the strong one, so you put on this, strong face mask. Yeah, you just put your emotions and feelings somewhere down there. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to feel that. So make sure that you don't do that this time. Make sure that you face and really allow yourself to feel those feelings. Feel them in your body. And then go for a walk. Work through them. Journal them. Yeah. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself of how far you have come. I feel like you often overlook this. You are so kind of future oriented, or you maybe base your worth on your achievements. Yeah. And that's why you kind of never feel satisfied enough. You feel like, okay, I'm going to be proud of myself if I achieve this certain goal or these certain achievements. Yeah, but you should be proud of yourself right now, because if you look back 2-3 years ago, you would just dream about the place you are right now. Yeah, so really celebrate yourself. Don't don't strive for perfection. Maybe you are perfectionist by nature, or not only by nature. Maybe this is the way you've grown up. Maybe that's something that you should explore during this Mercury retrograde as well. Do you have a perfectionistic tendencies? Where do they come from? And what you could do about them? Are you a perfectionist in regards to how your household looks, how you look, what about your appearances? Yeah, does everything have to be perfect all the time? We have forgive, so you will have to forgive somebody from your past. I feel like you still didn't forgive somebody. Yeah, you are still carrying some unresolved feelings, emotions. This can be resentment, it can be anger. Yeah, so you are still clinging to some unhealthy emotions. It's time to work through that and forgive. And also forgive yourself. Again, because of these perfectionistic tendencies, it's hard to admit that you did something wrong, and it's hard to forgive yourself. We have relax. Yeah. So this is a time to relax. This is not a time to be working towards something. It's not a time to be busy and preoccupied with your work. This is more a time of quiet reflection and planning for the future, setting new goals, revising the plans. Yeah, exactly. We have that here. Plans that needs revision. Yeah. So you will be setting goals. You will be really reviewing different areas of your life. That's definitely what you are guided to do. So we have go for it. Interesting card. Go for it. Go for your dreams. Set the goals, make a plan, and go for it. Take a breather. Yeah, it's time to kind of lighten up. Really, put down the baggage that you are carrying. And really do something for yourself. By yourself. Yeah, give yourself the gift of quiet time just with yourself. And I'm going to get some last few messages. Sacral chakra, interesting, because that's a chakra of joy, of creativity, of contentment. Yeah, and also chakra of feelings, of feeling your feeling, expressing them in a healthy way. So look at your sacral chakra. Look what you can do to balance it. Prosperity. Yeah, so things are happening in the background for you. There will be prosperity coming to you. I feel like for the rest of the year, there will be more and more coming. Yeah, you are integrating. You will be integrating the lessons that you will learn during this Mercury retrograde. After the 24th of April, you will see how things are kind of falling into place. You will be able to reflect on and integrate what you have learned and how that it's changing your life. We have soul time. So what I was saying there, spend some time by yourself. Yeah, it's something that you really need. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, share and subscribe if you would like to be notified every time I upload new video like this. So I wish you all the best and thank you for watching. Welcome pile number 2. Your stone is amethyst. And your cards are 10 of fire, the world reversed, and balance card. So pile number 2, I feel like you will be really, really busy during this Mercury retrograde. I see that you have a lot going on in your work, a lot going on in your home. You may be also doing things for others. So other people may come to ask you for help, for advice, for a favor. Yeah, I feel like you will be spending some time helping others. So even though you have a lot of going on, you will still, accept these requests for help or for favors. I feel like for many of you, the lesson here is to learn how to say no. The lesson here is to choose yourself, choose your well-being. Yeah, it's that kind of noticing those red flags there that you are being overburdened. Yeah, that you are doing too much and taking a step back, kind of tending to yourself, tending to your needs for rest. Yeah, which means sometimes refusing requests for help. Yeah. So maybe sometimes you may feel, guilty or bad if you are not there for everyone, if you are not spreading yourself thin. But yeah, I feel like for many of you, this is the lesson of this Mercury retrograde. So there may be a lot of situations that will kind of trigger this issue. There may be, but these triggers will also be opportunities for you how to do things differently now. Yeah, how to learn your lessons so you don't have to repeat it in the future. Yeah, and we have the balance card here. Yeah, so here we have life is out of balance. Obviously, you are giving much more then you can. And here we have a balance card, yeah? So the need for balance and moderation, yeah? So learning to balance things will be another main theme, yeah? So balancing your life, balancing your giving and receiving tendencies, balancing your relationships, balancing your work, rest, and play. Yeah. So balancing different aspects of yourself, of your life. Yeah. So this is going to be playing out a lot. So again, there may be different situations, different experiences that will be opportunities for you to learn how to bring more balance into your life. And you can also do this deliberately. You don't need to wait for the kicks from universe. You can deliberately, build a daily routine or a weekly routine that helps you to balance yourself and your life better. With the world reversed card here, I see that you are still holding on to some past relationship. Yeah. This may be, for many of you, this is a romantic relationship. It is a person that you still didn't let go of. You are kind of closing yourself from other opportunities. I feel like there are much better matches out there for you than this person. However, for some reason, it may be, replaying some type of childhood trauma or something. For some reason, you are still clinging to this person. There may be something about them that prevents you from letting them go. It may be like strong chemistry or very strong sexual attraction. There is something that really makes you preoccupied with this person, and even though you haven't been thinking about them for some time now, Mercury retrograde is always the time when these past lovers come back to our life. Not necessarily exactly that they come back to our life, but they can come in forms of, dreams or memories, or we may have a lot of thoughts about them. So let's get some more cards for pile number 2. So what does pile number 2 need to hear? We have 2 cards. We have King of Fire. So there may be somebody new coming into your life. We have life experiences, so there will be a lot of significant events, situations that are there to, as I say, to teach you a lesson. Yes, sometimes you may even feel like everything is kind of falling down, that your foundation is falling down, that you may feel even anxious during this Mercury retrograde, but know that everything is happening for a purpose. Kind of rest in that, knowing that you are being taken care of, yeah? But always, every day, really spend some time contemplating, what are these events, what are these situations teaching me? Yeah, because if you don't, these events will repeat, just in a slightly different way. Yeah, with the King of Fire. The King of Fire can talk about you, or it can talk about somebody with these qualities coming to your life. So we have motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Yeah. The card says focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. advice from someone creative. Yes, so there is somebody coming into your life who is going to be a powerful influence. It doesn't have to necessarily be a potential romantic partner or new friends. It may be just some type of acquaintance, somebody who meet at some workshops or something, and they provide you with such a valuable insight that it kind of changes your life. Yeah, so be open to meeting new people and spend time really to getting know people. Be interested, be curious, be courageous. Yeah, you never know who you will meet. I'm going to be using this deck now. So what else does pile number 2 need to hear? What is their Mercury retrograde going to look like? Oops. A lot of cards. Let's go again. So we have exactly leave the past behind. Yeah. So as I said, Mercury retrograde is a time when the past comes back. Yeah, it comes back for revision, for reviewing. Yeah, it comes back to kind of test us if we have already learned some important lessons. So if the past is coming back during this Mercury retrograde, really stay observant. Don't fall into these, kind of old habits, old traps. Really leave the past behind. Learn the lesson and leave the past behind. I feel like in relation to people from the past, there is no one who is still meant to be in your life. So everybody who isn't in your life anymore, every relationship that have ended has ended for a reason, because those people are not meant to be past of your present and past, part of your present and part of your future. We have think it through. Yes, so I feel like this one really relates to your schedule, as I was saying, really thinking through where you are giving more than you should, thinking where you are struggling to ask for help, to ask for support. Maybe you are somebody who has kind of weak boundaries with your family. I mean, with your children, with your partner. I feel like you are doing everything. You are doing everything in your household. It feels like nobody is listening to you. You are just repeating yourself over and over and over. So maybe another lesson here is to learn how to communicate more clearly and effectively and assertively, really like remaining calm while setting boundaries. Yeah, it's definitely time to go deeper. Yeah, going deeper, connecting with your higher self. Yeah, quieting your mind, remaining calm. Yeah, so really make sure that you spend as much time as possible outdoors, that you spend time connecting with nature. I feel like you will come to some important conclusions, ideas, and thoughts when you will be spending time on your own in nature. So really make sure that you do that as much as possible. And it really, the nature kind of helps you to get in touch with your creativity as well. And I feel like Mercury retrograde is a good time to express yourself creatively through writing, through dancing, through painting. Again, go wild. Go wild with your passions, go wild with your hobbies, go wild with that which brings you joy and which is healthy. Yeah, make sure that you do only things and activities that are healthy in nature, that are good for your body, for your well-being. Yeah. So when I say go wild, I don't mean go out and get drunk. I really mean to connect with your higher self and living your life purpose. Because you really can go wild with your passions. You know, it's not only about getting wasted with your friends, and, you know, sometimes we can get so much joy and pleasure from, you know, dancing on our own in our living room. Yeah. And the need to lighten up. Yeah, you need to lighten up because, again, you are carrying a heavy burden. You are overloaded. You are overburdened. As I said, you are being too busy, and you need to learn how to lighten up, how to choose yourself this time. And we have opened up to change. So there is change coming. And I feel like for you, pile number 2, it's a change in love. There will be something happening in your love life, something positive. But first, you have to let this go because it's really a big obstacle. You can't start a new relationship with somebody if you are still clinging to your ex-partner. So really release them. They were just a part of your journey. We have remembrance. Yeah. So there will be a lot of remembering. There will be a lot of memories coming up, but I feel like you will also be remembering. I don't know why I hear past lives. You will maybe start exploring past life. You will maybe research a past life. How could you call it? Past life regression. I don't know yeah. Anyway, we have fertility. So I feel like this fertility is not necessarily like, you know, conceiving a child or giving birth to a child. It can be like, you know, conceiving new ideas, new aspirations. I feel like it's going to be a very fertile time in regards to producing ideas and making plans. Explore your beliefs. Yeah. What are your kind of deep ingrained beliefs about yourself, about relationships? What are your limiting beliefs? What limiting beliefs keeps you stuck? And magic. You are magic. There, it's going to be a magical time. Yeah. So even though things may feel rocky, even though things may feel messy, there is still a magic that can be found in this situation. Yeah. Because then when we look back, we see how productive this messy time actually been, and how much we have learned, and how much we have evolved, how much we have grown. So, pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe if you would like to receive more videos like this. So, pile number 2, I wish you all the best and thank you for watching. Welcome pile number 3. Your stone is lapis lazuli. And your cards are Queen of Air, the Sun card, and a Viking. So, pile number 3. I see that you are somebody very, very mature, very experienced, very intelligent. You are someone who is always eager to learn. Yeah, you really like to observe your own behavior, your own habits. You always work on improving yourself, on healing yourself. And I feel and see that this have really got you far, because you are kind of a living proof that Mercury retrograde doesn't always have to be hard. It doesn't have to be difficult, chaotic. Yeah, if we are willing to learn, if we are, willing to be reflective and observant, then, things can really work smoothly. You have the Sun card here, which is probably the best card to receive in Tarot, and it really foretells good fortune, good health. So if you have been struggling with health issues, your health will be improving. Yeah, it really foretells these happy and sunny times spent with your loved ones. You may be also traveling somewhere. However, I mean, in any way, you will be spending time with people you like to spend your time with. If you are single, this card also foretells good time in your love life, so there may be new person coming in. Yeah, it all depends if you have worked through your past relationship as well, because many of you are still holding to past lovers. But with you, pile number 3, I feel like you are quite over it, because I don't see any hanging on to the past in this reading. And the Awakening card, this is a hanged man in the traditional tarot, and it represents a pause in action. Yeah, it's about stillness. It's about taking break from always striving ahead, from always working towards some achievements. It's really about being still, remaining open, to learn, just letting go. Yeah, it's also about letting go and going with the flow. So make sure that you do that. Let's get you some more cards. So really nice reading. I feel like the weather will be very sunny as well. Maybe that's something that you have been waiting for a long time. We have the World, again, amazing card. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. Yeah, and the World card also makes me believe that you will be traveling somewhere, because the World is card of travel. It may be traveling abroad, but it can be also traveling within your own country, really exploring, being adventurous. You may be going on a lot of small trips. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a time of joy spent with loved ones, but also by yourself. I feel like by this time you are really able to balance things, to balance your life, your lifestyle, knowing when it's time to spend on your own, and knowing when I am to socialize. Yeah, really balancing. 3 of Fire again. abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time, make long-term plans, yeah? So another thing there, because Mercury retrograde can really leave us feeling impatient. It can leave us with this need to control, need to know. Yeah. So really work on your patience. Patience is a big lesson for many people, but I feel like for you, you have been working through this lesson for some time now, but it still needs a little bit of touch-ups. Make sure to plan in this time, yeah? It's not a time of action, yeah? It's not really time to be, striving ahead, being busy with your projects and stuff. As I said, you need to take a pause in action. You need to take a break. In the meantime, make plans. Yeah, what do you want to achieve long term? What do you want to achieve in a year, in 2 years? Yeah, and how can you get there? How you can change your daily routine to kind of fit that picture? Let's use this deck now. So what else does pile number 3 need to hear about their Mercury retrograde? Honor your feelings. Don't run from your feelings. Allow yourself to feel everything that kind of shows up for you. If it's sadness, accept it. If it's joy, accept it. Yeah, be open to feeling your feelings. Yeah. Don't try to, distract yourself with social media, alcohol, or other habits. Really face everything that this Mercury retrograde brings out for you. And maybe use some creative endeavors to work through your emotions. What really works amazing is dancing or painting or just going for a walk, exercising. There are healthy ways how you can work through your feelings. Go wild. This card has popped up for each pile, really. So go wild. Don't have, I don't want to say don't have any boundaries, but don't limit yourself. With you, I feel like you are somebody with tendency to pile up money. Maybe you are like, no, I can't travel there. I don't have enough spare money, even though you have a lot of stockings, savings piled up. So really free yourself of these limitations. Treat yourself with some journey. Treat yourself with some spa treatment or travels abroad. Really go wild. Go wild with treating yourself. That's what I feel for you, pile number 3. Go wild with rewarding yourself. And celebrate your achievements, celebrate your small and little successes. We have relax, of course. Yeah, beautifully falling under that awakening card. Yeah, so pause in action, relax, treat yourself. Yeah, because you don't even kind of see how hard you have been working until now, even though you don't work manually with your hands. Even though you are not in a regular employment, there is still a lot going for you. Even working on yourself is a hard work, yeah, working with our emotions, working on our psyche. It's really hard work, and you really deserve these relaxing times. Yeah, so it's like if you are very hardworking and you can't stop yourself for a day, Mercury retrograde will really force you to do that. You know, maybe your technology stops working or there are some delays or, you know, so it always finds a way how to stop you if you are unable to stop yourself. We have take a reality check. So really reflect on your plans, reflect on where are you now, how far you have got, and reflect, also review what could you change, what could you improve to reach your goals more easily. I feel like for many of you, this relates to your career or self-employment. So rather than pushing with what you usually do, take a reality check how you could do little improvements. Yeah, this is a really great time to reflect and contemplate on this kind of stuff. Rather than keeping yourself busy with work, yeah, reflect on plans, improvements. Release control, of course. Always, we all have the tendency and the need to control things. We want to know what the outcomes will be. We want to know if we will be successful. We want to know if we will get married. We want to know when we will get married. So it's really about losing that grip and just letting yourself to allowing yourself to get to get surprised by what universe delivers to you. It can be much better than what you have imagined so far, because your mind can be very limiting. You know, you can think that you deserve only that much, but in reality there is something much better in store for you. At the bottom of the deck we have practice gratitude. Yeah, so be grateful for what you have, for how far you have come. And really, if we are grateful for the small things, that's being rich. Jesus. We have miracle. This was already miracles reading, but yeah, we have communication here. So the only thing that really needs your attention is your communication skills. How do you communicate with others? How do you express your truth? How do you set boundaries? So in this time, be careful and observant how you communicate with others. Can you resolve conflicts with calmness? Can you communicate your boundaries in calm and loving way? Can you actually communicate them at all? So really, and also communication. Do you have a balance between, you know, like talking and listening? Are you the one who always talks, or are you the one who is always there to listen? Try to balance these, because even though you are a great listener, you also have the need to be listened to. So try to, you know, create some balance in your communication. We have passion. So passion is coming, and it doesn't always have to relate to, you know, like romance. Sometimes it's, being passionate for life, being passionate for something. Yes. So it's really feeling that spark, like doing something and forgetting about time. Let's get one more card. Oops, that was like 3. Oops. Ooh, conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Beautiful end to this reading. So, pile number 3. A really beautiful reading, beautiful times ahead. If you like the reading, make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you would like to receive more videos like this. I wish you all the best and thank you for watching.